Now, if you have a question, just raise your hand and we'll get you the microphone. Who's got the first question for Dave? We'll start with Scott to your left, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
Can you list your rotation as it stands right now?
It's going to be Max Scherzer tomorrow. Strauss will pitch game 2, and not decided on game 3 yet.
Other questions for Dave? Hazel?
Hi, Dave. You've had
How are you?
good. You've had a few days off to really formulate your game plan. What did you guys do in the break? Did you work out? Did you give your players time off?
We worked out. We had a day off in between, but we worked out. We even yesterday, the weather was miserable in Washington, and we had to schedule a workout. I didn't think we were going to be able to do anything. The boys came out. We practiced in the rain. We had a sim game in the rain. The weather was cold. They were all into it. Sanchi threw. A couple of our bullpen guys threw the hitters, and we had a great time. So they're all in. They're ready. I mean, these guys are excited to be here, and let's go have some fun.
Barry in the third row.
Dave, who's going to DH here, do you think, and any roster tweaks do you expect?
I don't expect much. No, we're going to meet here again. We met once. We're going to meet again after the workout tonight and finalize stuff. I think at this point, either Howie probably DH. Yeah.
And Jesse right up front.
When you have the DH, so there's no pinch hitting, for the pitcher spot. How much harder does it make your job of potentially taking Max out of the game? And also, how does that allow him maybe to map out his start in a way that he couldn't if, something in the 5th or 6th came up?
Yeah, I mean, as you know, throughout the year, my conversation with Max goes beyond saying. I mean, I have a pretty good indication when he's done. We talk a lot during games, and but knowing that we don't have to pinch hit for him. We could keep him game long, but that all depends on how Max is doing, always. I mean, like I said, come the 6th, 7th, 8th inning, I'm in constant communication with him and see how he's doing.
Mark in the first row.
Yeah, you mentioned no starter yet for Game 3. Is that in any way because you want to see if you need Corbin out of the bullpen before then?
We shall see.
And
we'll see, yeah.
And just more broadly based, what's sort of your philosophy about using starters in relief for this series?
I mean, we're going to play every game to go 1-0, as I talked about all year long. So with that being said, if there's a situation that we feel like a starter could benefit on us capitalizing and winning a game, then so be it. But there's 7 games, so we got to be very careful of how we do things.
Tom in the second row.
Dave, after that workout yesterday in the rain, do you have a sense that you guys still have an emotional momentum going off of the NLCS?
For me, I truly believe that these guys are fired up to be here. We played a lot of unbelievable games this year. We've come a long way, so I think they're excited, like I said, excited to be here and ready to play. They looked good yesterday. I mean, and this whole week, I joked around after we clinched, and I told them, I said, hey, I'm going to give you guys a day off. And they all laughed, especially Anthony. He said, just one? And I said, yeah. I said, hey, our work's not over. I said, we got to come back. And, hey, we schedule workouts the next 4 days, and these guys were all in. They got their work in. We did a lot of stuff in the training room. They did a lot of stuff in the weight room, strength conditioning, a lot of running activities. And they hit a bunch. So we're ready to go.
Other questions for Dave? In the back.
Dave, what are the challenges in facing Garrett Cole, and how much were you actually able to see of him so far this postseason?
What I've seen of him, he's really good. But we've known that even in his Pittsburgh days, faced him a lot. He's really good. I mean, if you look at this whole series, both sides got unbelievable starting pitching. So it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a lot of fun. I just want our club to go out there, have fun, and just and play the game like we're capable of playing, and kind of focus on the little things.
Other questions for Dave? Nothing else? All right, Dave, thanks so much.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Next time I have my uniform.
Max Scherzer should be down in a few minutes.
She works.